skinless joke. Crank the curtain faster, please. Faster. Faster, crank the curtain faster, please.
Oh, I missed it. I don't know what's going on.
It's like going this way.
I want like the Joker. Remember how the Joker, Jack Nicholson, like pushed the frame out? You know? Love that.
Well, hi, everybody.
If you start a sentence with "Remember when the Joker," the answer for me is almost always yes.
Fair. Welcome to another episode, another evening with our radio hosts and shows, and I'm not here to.
Wow.
Trashterpiece
Hi, everybody.
Theater.
Welcome to Trashterpiece Theater. Jeez.
I'm sorry.
We're going to be doing some radio
good.
plays for you tonight, or I guess just one tonight. This is going to be a presentation from Lux Radio Theater. This is Remember the Night.
What happened? What are we supposed to remember?
I don't remember.
Oh.
The original air date was March 25th, 1940. So buckle up. I'm sure there's some stupid in here. So let's get ready to go. Who are we all playing? What are we doing? What's happening? Start with a wakey wake over here.
Yeah, I'm Ryan. I will be playing John Sargent, the prosecutor,
Ooh,
originally played by Fred McMurray.
okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, Fred. I know Fred.
He was in the 1940s. He was a film star. It was a thing.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. You remember?
Remember? Do you remember the night?
Don't try to forget this one. All right. My name is Kenny Brown. I am playing. Well, I am going to be the announcer, Melvin Ruick, Meyer, the dispatcher, District Attorney, O'Leary, Fat Mike, Emma,
No, so you don't
and
get confused.
the MC.
Ooh wee.
Wonderful. Hey, everybody.
Is there a
Everybody.
Sony mic though?
Just a good
I'm
question.
Justin. I am playing Guest, who gets naked in a tub. Clerk, Cassidy, police officer. Miss Day, secretary. Tom, who works for the DA. Rufus, who's John's servant, waiter, matron, man, Mrs. Malone, John's loving mother, and Willie, hired boy.
Hired?
Hired boy.
Hired boy.
Hired, boy.
You're hired.
After tonight, I'm going to be tired boy.
And I'm Haley, and I'll be playing Libby Collins and Lee Leander, the prosecuted / Barbara Stanwyck. Sounds like the same person. Not really sure. Don't know how that works.
We'll find out. We will remember the night when we figure it out.
Bum, bum, bum.
I am Cucumber. I'm going to be playing Cecil D. Bemille. Wait, that's not right. Cecil B. DeMille. Whatever the fuck I just said. And I'm also going to be playing the judge, the guard, dog who wails and barks. Accurate. And mother, John's loving mother. Mother.
The dog has lines.
Wait.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Arrow,
Wait.
Are you going to be the
Wait.
You're John's loving mother? I'm John's loving mother, Mrs. Malone.
Maybe it's a very
This is a
progressive play.
play.
All right.
There we go.
1940s, dude.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna look again. Oh, was I looking at the wrong green?
Wait, Lee's bitter mother is Miss Malone. That's you, Justin.
Yeah, I'm John's
I
loving
am
mother.
John.
You're Lee's bitter mother.
Yes, I'm John's spinster aunt.
Oh,
Shouldn't
I
be
don't know
problematic
how to
at all.
There we go.
I don't know how to read.
All right.
Yo,
So there are ways you guys can interact with the show.
prove it.
Okay. For $10, you can give one of us personally a accent or impersonation or situation that we have to do for 10 lines.
Impersonation.
I don't care.
I'm entertaining myself. That's how I get through the day.
And for $20, you can give all of us as a group that same thing for 2 pages. And also, every time we hit $100, we sing all of our lines for 2 pages.
It's like the words are always trying to escape your mouth and you keep trying to suck them back in.
That's how it feels, honestly.
Like, no, now's not the time. They're like, no, now is the time. Why are you fighting me?
Impersonation.
Words go.
And-
Words go.
Yep.
Hold for words, please. Holding for... No. He's already out.
Oh gosh.
It's a good time.
All right. Well, I think we're good to go. We're ready. Ready to do the thing.
Yes.
Good to go.
All right.
Lux presents Hollywood. The Lux Radio Theater presents you, Barbara Stanwyck and Fred McMurray in Remember the Night with Elizabeth Patterson, Bela Bondi, and Sterling Holloway. And ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille.
Oh, that's me.
Bummill.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Fine acting, a good story, and superb direction each contribute to the success of a motion picture. And we'll have to combine all three to explain the resounding success of the current Paramount picture, Remember the Night. Remember the Night is a play you'll remember. And Lux Toilet Soap is a product you'll remember. When our feminine listeners remember to think of their appearance, and that's at least, well, part of the time, they know Lux Toilet Soap is a real aid to loveliness. Ordinarily, I don't suppose a courtroom is the most promising place in the world for a love story, especially if the party of the first part is the prosecutor and the party of the second part is the girl on trial. But Remember the Night is a delightfully original from beginning to end with a love story that begins in a law court. Bum-ba-dum-bum. So
As
what's
many
more,
do.
it's curtain time in the Lux Radio Theater as we start Act 1 of Remember the Night! Starring Barbara Stanwyck as Lee Leander, Fred McMurray as John Sargent, and Beulah Bondi as his mother, Elizabeth Patterson as Aunt Emma, and Sterling Holloway as Willie. A jewelry store on New York's Fifth Avenue. In the glittering showcases, 1,000 precious stones sparkle in their brilliant settings. Although it's just a few weeks from Christmas, there's only one customer in the store this afternoon. A pretty girl in costly furs. On her wrist is a diamond bracelet, placed there by an enthusiastic clerk. He smiles happily, sensing the sale is practically complete.
Glorious, madam, isn't it? One of our most beautiful bracelets, really.
Yes, it is beautiful.
You won't regret taking it, madam.
I'm sure I won't. What's the price, please?
Only $5,000.
5,000. That's reasonable.
You won't find another one like it in New York, madam. Shall I have Mr. Meyer make out the papers?
Just a moment, please. I think I'd like to see one or two more before I make up my mind. That one in the lower tray, please. Let me see that.
Oh, of course, madam. Thank you for your donations, by the way. Personally, I prefer the one you're wearing, but... well, that one's quite beautiful, too. The emerald sets the diamonds off very nicely. Now, if you'll just place this one on your... madam? Madam? Why, she's gone! Mr. Meyer! Mr. Meyer, she's gone! The police! Police!
Jones? Jones, what is it?
Oh, that girl! She went out to the door while my back was turned. She went out with the $5,000 bracelet.
Calling number 17, car number 17, pickup girl, about 23 years, dark complexion, silver fox furs. Vicinity, 5th Avenue, 54th Street. Search all diamond bracelets stolen from Meyer and Company. That is all.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, this is Officer Cassidy reporting to headquarters. Say, we picked up the girl on call 17. Yeah. Got her cold with the goods in a hawk shop over on 3rd Avenue. She was trying to pawn the bracelet. Yeah? Okay. I'm bringing her in now.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
Yeah. Direct! District Attorney's Office! Who? Oh, just wait a minute.
Oh, we had fun this last week, so everyone's French. Thank you, Valen.
Oui.
Who is it?
Commissioner's office. Shit. Yeah, I'm trying to be like a female French woman, and it's a commissioner's office. It's about the acquittal yesterday in the shooting case.
Tell them I'm busy.
Hello? Can the district attorney call you back? Thank you.
Is that all we have to do? Beef about acquittals? All right, Tom, let's get going.
Thank you, Asteroid Decay. I cannot wait.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let's get going.
Yeah, God, what's up? Okay, boss.
What's the first case today?
Wait a second. Dame by the name of Leelander cops a bracelet out of Meyer and Company on 3rd Avenue and hawks it. Open and shut.
First offense?
Nah, she's got a record. This is her 3rd offense. I'm Russian.
Well, that's good, that's good. The first offender at Christmas time is tougher than tiger meat, eh? No? Tom, look at the chart. Conviction rates over 70%, as well as 82% per last year.
Kitty's from South America somewhere.
Bling bang.
Say, can I handle the case, boss? I'll get the conviction.
You probably could handle it as well as some of these dopes, but when their great case comes along, I'll give it to you. Wife beater, something like that. Your face isn't right to prosecute a woman, no?
Boss, listen.
No, nothing doing, Tom, nothing doing. We'll get Sergeant on this one.
Sergeant, what's his face got that mine hasn't got?
Whatever it is, he's never lost a case for me yet. No?
Oui, but he's gone home for Christmas. Ohio, Oklahoma, someplace like that. Now listen, I could get you a conviction so quick. Go so quick. It'll just take you right off your pants.
Take it easy, Tom. Am I early?
Go for
Am
it.
I early?
No.
Take it easy, Tom. Take it easy. Miss Day, get me on John Sargent on the phone. Le phone.
Ricky Ricardo is French. Take a tizzy, everyone.
Oui, yes, sir. Boss, that ain't fair.
All right. And now we're all in a hot dog eating contest.
Dog eating contest.
Oh, great.
At least you got wings, don't choke.
Stop moaning. Sergeant is terrific with these pretty girls.
Oh, Mrs. Sergeant, the phone's ringing.
Well, aren't sure. Were you? I'm trying to get packed up in here.
Yeah, okay, I'll answer it. Hello? Hello?
Wait a minute, Rufus.
Huh?
Listen. That's the office. Tell him I've already left.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Sweaty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, if this is the office, he hasn't left yet. He's already left. Shit.
You blockhead! Give me that phone and that hot dog.
Well, I just said...
Shut up! Good morning. Who wants to speak, Mr. Sergeant, please?
Well, oh, hello, Sergeant. Who do you think you're kidding?
All right. Now, who is this?
This is your boss. You know, it's a good thing you didn't take up acting for a living.
Yeah. Well, what do you want?
Well, listen, we got a case. We got to try this case. We got a case to try this morning. Now, I'll see you at the office in 15 minutes.
Now wait, just a minute. I'm supposed to be going home for Christmas.
Sure. You can leave here this afternoon.
Yeah, but I've got 730 miles to drive and 100 more hot dogs to go.
Come on.
Look, Jack.
Just keep
Gotta dip
eating.
the bun in the water. Bun in the water.
Oh, God.
Look, Jack, don't argue. It's a criminal case, and I need you. Now, come on.
I was afraid of this.
No, those don't count. Those won't count.
Who's defending?
O'Leary.
That windbag. He'll give it a Gettysburg Address and the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, no, he won't. I have Tom meet you in court, and you'll be out of there by noon. Now get out of here right now. Goodbye.
Now listen, boss. Hello? Hello? O'Leary. He'll talk all day long.
When you leaving, Sergeant?
Shut up!
Yes, sir.
Traditional pause, courtroom mamas. Gavel bangs.
Sure, guilty. What do you think lunch is?
Quiet, please. Proceed with your... That's not it. Pilgrim, proceed with your summation, Mr. O'Leary. Pilgrim.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, during the course of this trial, you've heard the prosecuting attorney, Mr. Sargent, attempt to prove that a valuable bracelet was taken from the premises of Meyer and Company by the defendant. All this has been a waste of time, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, of your time and mine. Time we can spend better advantage in last-minute Christmas shopping. At least, I know that's what I'd like to be doing, right? Am I right?
May it please the court, we object, Your Honor. The jury's Christmas shopping has nothing to do with this case.
Objection sustained.
I withdraw the illusion, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say that time has been wasted, I mean the state has gone to great lengths to prove that Anna Rose Malone, sometimes known as Lee Leander,
Sometimes known as a lot of other things.
did on the afternoon of December 3rd walk out upon 5th Avenue with a bracelet, which was still the property of Meyer and Company, to prove something she freely admits, as if the proof of this is constituted as a proof of guilt. Since the dawn of civilization, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, since the beginnings of jurisprudence, wise men and women have refused to be hoodwinked by circumstantial evidence. The contents of a whiskey bottle may also...
Hey, Jack, I don't like the smile on that jury's pan.
All juries get soft-hearted at Christmas, Tommy. If you ever get a case to prosecute and you see that peace on earth, goodwill towards men look come in their eye, get a continuance. Even if you have to fall down and tell the judge you ate green apples.
Believe that a young woman walking out of a store with something not her own is necessarily an evildoer. Oh, how flimsy is this argument! How unfair! But on it, and because of it, you have been asked to take away the liberty of a fellow human being. Now, the truth is simple. The bracelet was removed during a temporary loss of will and unconsciousness known as schizophrenia, but formerly known as hypnotism.
Oh, wow. What? Oh, goodness.
That's a sweet one, hypnotism.
Shut up, Tommy.
You mean you're not going to object?
Shut up. He's just postponed the case till after Christmas.
What's postponed?
You know, Patty Papone.
Oh,
Sells
Patty
pies around
Papone.
Sunday.
Postponed.
Devil pwned.
Al
Yeah?
Capone.
How do you figure that?
Hypnotism.
Oh.
Yes! Yes, I said hypnotism, and that's exactly what I meant. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want you to gaze upon this girl's face. Is this the face of a hardened criminal? An outcast from society? No! No! But the prosecution would have you believe that she is willingly, in her right mind, stole a bracelet. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what really happened. The truth! This girl is poor. This poor, unfortunate creature went into that jewelry store, not to buy, not to steal, but only to look. A salesman showed her the bracelet, urged her to clasp it around her wrist, begged her to examine it under a more powerful light, and then excused himself. The bracelet is under a powerful light. The young girl stares at it. Closer. Closer. The great central stone flashes blindly in her eyes. Green, purple, orange. Still. Closer. Closer still. Suddenly the colors are gone. Everything is dark. A breath of cold air brings her to her senses. But what's this? Where's the jewelry store? Where is the light she was standing under? What is she doing on 5th Avenue, blocks away from Meyer and Company? She doesn't know. She can't remember. Her mind is blank. And why? Why? This girl, this poor, unfortunate creature was a victim, a unwilling victim of hypnosis. Huh? Your Honor, the defense rests.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, now tell me, watch. Your Honor?
Yeah.
Your Honor, the hypothesis. Oh goodness.
Hypotenuse?
Hippopotamus.
The hippopotamus of
Hippopotamus, my rhymes are bottomless.
Hippocampus.
The hypothesis of hypnotism is a very interesting one. Let me be the first to admit it, but unfortunately, I am no Svengali. Svengali, that's it. Svengali, that's the word.
Just as it's written.
Nor are you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. The people of the state of New York will require the expert testimony of Dr. Kindmus, the psychiatrist. For this purpose, the people will request a continuance be granted till after the Christmas holidays.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Big Greg.
We object, Your Honor. The defense is already summed up. The case was practically closed.
Objection overruled.
But, Your Honor!
The defendant will remain in custody, subject to giving a $5,000 bond, and all jurors, parties, and witnesses are instructed to return to the court Thursday, January 3rd. Court adjourned, and a very Merry Christmas to you all, pilgrims. I can't do a John Wayne.
Well, you did right there, partner. Very good. Gabble. Just a minute, Sergeant. That was a dirty trick you played on me. Means another day in court, and I don't get paid by the state. I have to earn my money.
No more sense of humor than a gravestone.
Huh?
Well, Merry Christmas, Francis.
Why, you...
Oh, take it easy, Miss Leander.
Let me go. No, I want to speak to my lawyer. Mr. Leary, this guard says I have to go have a bond or stay in jail.
That's right.
Is that right? You ought to know, Mr. District Attorney.
I'm afraid it is.
Well, how can I get a bond? I haven't any more money and I don't want to spend Christmas in jail. Please, don't let them do that.
What do you mean you haven't got any more money? What have I been talking for? To hear my own voice?
If you hadn't talked so much, I'd be out of here right now.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Hypnotism?
Haley,
That gag's so... Oh, sorry.
this is for you. Little kid pretending to host their own talk show.
Nice.
Thank you for the sub. Minimal
What's up?
gameplay.
Seems like at least four. At least four.
Hypnotism? That gag's so old, it's got whiskers. Eh? Oh, please.
Oh.
Please. Don't let them keep me over here for Christmas.
What's the difference? What could you do if you haven't got any money?
I could walk around. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Good night.
Come on, miss. It ain't as bad as you think, Pilgrim. You got a nice little room and a nice turkey on dinner on Christmas.
Turkey? Did you say perky?
A turkey.
A tofurkey dinner. Yep.
Yes, I know. Never mind the build-up. Let's go. Come on down. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, Mr. Sergeant.
Hey, she's got a store at you, Jack.
Yeah. Say, Tommy, on your way out, send Fat Mike in here, will you?
Huh? Fat Mike the Bondsman?
Oh, we're all guests on Haley's talk show.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming Haley can continue hosting the talk show.
I'm not in for a while, but yeah.
Well,
I'll just...
and then after
like
that,
it.
your favorite Disney sidekick, be a Jamaican crab, probably not, a French candelabra, a farty warthog, or whatever. Any Disney sidekick. Any
Fun.
Disney sidekick.
I'm like 9/10 LeFou already. I'm good to go.
All right. So on Haley's show. Yeah, if you know any other Fat Mikes, you can send them too.
I get it.
You don't, but we'll let it pass.
Okay. I'll send them right away. Hey, Mike?
Yeah?
Mr. Sergeant wants to see you right away.
Sure. Coming.
Wait, are you on Haley's show? Or are you a sidekick?
I was a sidekick.
Okay.
That's after.
I was after. Oh.
For guests on
Yes. Sure. Coming. Hello, Mr. Sergeant. Do you want to see me?
Yeah. What do you charge for 5,000 bail from now till January 3rd?
Did they pin something on you, pal?
Ha! Nah, it isn't for me. It's for the young woman who's in here today.
I see.
I don't know what that means, Terrence Stark.
Please describe in your chat.
Moves.
And we will also have to sing at the end of this.
Oh, we reached it.
Okay, man.
Okay, where are we? Line? Oh, I see. I think that was my line.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, and then so one more page, I think. Or have we? Let me see.
You want
We
to
could sing as a
now,
Disney.
since we're at the
We could
top
sing
of
as
the page?
Disney. We could sing as Disney characters,
No, we're not gonna merge
or
them
not. My favorite
together.
sidekicks, whatever. Disney sidekicks.
No.
Oh,
Got
never
into
mind.
that mess a long time ago. That's why I
Sorry.
don't do that anymore.
No. We
we
got
sing
one
now.
more page of and finish up the show,
Okay.
and then we sing.
It doesn't affect me. I don't show. For a while.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, go nuts.
How much?
Oh, so we're all
Kiwi?
kids on the show. Okay. For a friend of yours, nothing. No, not a ransom milk.
I didn't ask for any favors.
Favors? It's a privilege. You still living at the same place?
Well, yeah. Why?
Well, how soon you want her out?
Well, right away.
Okay, she's out.
Thanks. So long. Bridge.
Thank you, folks.
Hey, Rufus. You got those other grips packed? Rufus?
Here I am, boss.
What's the matter with you?
She's here, boss.
Who's here? And now we're singing.
Hey, can we hold off singing so I can do a Disney sidekick, please?
Sure. Okay.
That's fine.
Oh, he wants to do a Disney second. Sorry, I mean, that's my whole cookie.
Alright,
let's
Disney
He's gonna
side.
give you a lick.
Sing.
No, but this doesn't have any frosting.
I don't know.
Oh, you did.
That's the line.
That is the line.
I don't know.
Then how are we supposed to... How do you know she's here?
Oh yeah, I just let her in the living room.
What? You let who in?
The lady.
Wow. Why do you mean the lady's in the apartment?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, what are we letting in for? I told you I wasn't home to anybody. Ah!
Yes, sir. I told him that, but he shoved the door open anyhow and pushed the lady in with his compliments.
Oh, my God. Who did?
Oh man. Fat Ike.
Ah! Fat Ike! You mean the Fat Mike?
Yes, sir. He sure ain't thin, Mike.
Ah! What'd you bring her in for?
I don't know.
Ah! Well, guess I'll have to speak to her.
Yes, you will.
Ah! Well, hello.
Hello, your most lugubriousness.
What? What are you doing here?
Yes.
I don't know yet, but I've got a rough idea.
Well, that's just great. I'm glad you're out.
Now, what do I have to do for it?
Well, for one thing, you could say thank you. Ah, but if that doesn't fit in with your plans, just skip it. My motives on this matter are, well...
All right, here you are, boss. Here's the drinks.
What drinks? I didn't order any,
Scotch and soda and scotch. You know, those drinks.
Thanks. Thirsty?
Drink, boss.
Now we're
singing, right?
Yep.
Excellent, Grant. Excellent.
It was perfect.
Great.
Get out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know.
You know, one of these days, one of you boys is gonna start the scenes differently, and one of us girls is gonna drop dead from surprise.
What are you talking about?
I suppose you do this with all the lady prisoners.
Oh, yes, my life is just one long round of whoopee.
That's a good line.
Cheers.
Well, you're in a good spot for it.
Wonderful. I have only to wave a finger, and I can satisfy my slightest whims.
Oh, yeah. Getting better.
And I suppose if anybody says no, you put them right back in the cooler.
That's right. Now look, when court reconvenes, I'm gonna go try and put you in jail for a good long time.
Ooh, hey, thank you for the raid, Ghost Light RPGs. Welcome, friends. We're in the middle of singing our lines because we hit a goal, so bear with us for a little bit. We'll be right back with you.
Welcome, Ghostlight RPGs.
Hey, that's my business, but you haven't been convicted yet, so don't see why you shouldn't enjoy Christmas like the rest of us. That's why I told Mike to get you out.
and bring me up here.
I did not tell him to bring you up here.
Then why did that gorilla bring me up here?
Because he's got a mind like a sewer.
Thanks.
Now look, I'm very glad to have been of service to you. Now, if you'll just excuse...
You mean I don't have to stay here if I don't want to?
Well, most certainly not.
Oh, then I'll stay, but I won't be forced.
Now, wait a minute.
You know, there's nothing as dangerous as a square shooter. If all men were like you, there wouldn't be as any girls left.
What? Well, yes. Yes, well... Sorry. Yes, well, all this is leading into a very interesting subject that I haven't time to pursue at the moment. I'm going away on a little trip, and it's quite a drive, and I haven't had my dinner yet.
Oh, you mean you want me to go?
Well, yes.
Where?
All right. And now...
And now we're moving.
Hey, real quick.
Was that explained?
What? Hey, EKA Carter, how's it going? I'm Cucumber, and welcome everybody. Thank you for the compliments, appreciate it. And if you like Felted Friends, you should definitely check out the rest of our channel, because we got many of us floating around we like to represent, as it were. So stick around! Back to the show! Yay!
We represent the Felted Friend Guild.
Or mocking me.
Oh!
So was the moves explained in the chat?
Yeah, they said it's kind of like, so we're gonna end a lot of words with an F, basically.
That's it. Inside.
Got it.
Oh. Chat joke.
Like Ubba Dubba, but...
Okay.
All the, yeah.
All right, so werewolf.
Well, I was on my way to the nice, comfortable jail with 3 meals a day and turkey for Christmas, and now I've...
What? Don't you live someplace?
No.
Well, where have you been living? Nefui? Twee?
I
Wipe
really
down
like
all of these monitors when we're done.
I've had a room in a hotel, but they locked me out.
Oof. Well, how much do you owe this hotel?
Well,
$126.40. That line was really hard to put F's on them.
Oh, well, that doesn't solve any problems.
We'll probably do that one. And if I tack it on the end, they won't notice. They noticed.
Look, why don't you just put me back in the clink? That solves a lot of problems.
Well, for one thing, I'm not sure I can. And well, that wasn't the idea. Have you had dinner?
Not yet.
Well, come on then. I'll take you to dinner and we'll figure something out.
You really want me to come?
oh god. Buzz, your girlfriend. Well,
I joke just then. You really didn't want me to come here at all, then?
I'm sorry to say, I didn't not.
I see. Well, shall we go?
you're half buff. Going alf huff.
Here's a following partial Pierre.
Yes, I am.
Huff dog. Buff. Don't forget. You've got. Why am I Mad Hatter? Forget. You've got. Muff.
Chef off! Murph.
Rabble, watermelon.
Now I can actually eat.
Want anything else?
No thanks. It's been nice up to now.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking I might lend you my apartment while I'm away.
That sounds like a play, doesn't it?
And you're clear. Is there anything after that? Do we do it? Do we catch
No, we're
up?
good, I think.
Was it?
Yep.
Woo! All right, back to the play. And thank you for the follows in the middle of that. I didn't
Yes.
want to interrupt the beauty that was happening on the screen.
Wonderful.
Proceed.
Yeah.
Your favorite?
Sounds like a flop.
Don't worry about me. I can always chisel a hotel for a week or so.
That's a nice cheesy idea.
Well, I'm not gonna sleep in the subway. And as far as the holiday's concerned, I guess I'll get plenty of that when you get through with me. Oh, not that I meant that in a disagreeable way. You understand.
I understand.
Your business is your business, of course. Some people wouldn't care for that kind of business, but somebody has to do the dirty work.
Thanks.
It's just too bad it has to be somebody as nice as you. You know?
How long have you been swiping things?
Always.
Have you been caught before? Mm-hmm. Did you take things you didn't need?
Sure.
Ooh!
Thank you for the
cheers.
bits. In the presence of beautiful things, do you feel a sudden, irresistible urge to take them in your hands and hurry away with them?
You mean, was I hypnotized?
No, I mean, maybe you're a kleptomaniac.
Oh, no. They tried that, though. No, you see, to be a kleptomaniac, you can't sell any of the stuff afterwards, or you lose your amateur standing.
Oh, I don't understand it.
Oh, I don't think you ever could understand because your mind is different. Right or wrong is the same for everybody. You see, but the rights and the wrongs aren't the same.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Is it? All right, try it like this. Suppose you're starving to death,
Yeah.
and you didn't have any food, and you didn't have any money, and you didn't have any place to get anything.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some loaves of bread out in front of the market, and, well, now remember you're starving to death, and the man's back was turned. Would you swipe one?
You bet I would.
That's because you're honest. You see, I had a 6-course dinner at a table cafe across the street. Then I'd say I'd forgotten my purse. Get the difference?
I think you're way smarter.
Yeah, that's it. We're smart. Very smart.
This
Well,
wolf is delicious.
Well, if we're all finished. Well, waiter, check please.
Right away, sir.
Well, Miss Leander, I got a couple of extra books I don't need. Here's a Christmas dinner I promised you, and a room and a couple of breakfasts.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Check, sir.
Oh, here you are. Oh, and will you ask the band to play My Indiana Home?
Oh, yes, sir. I'll ask them.
You're like a more sarcastic Agador.
Cucumber knows exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. Would you like to smell the bottle cap? I got you. 100%.
Got it.
I knew he knew exactly what it was.
Thank you.
Why do you want them to play that?
Because that's where I'm going.
No, are you a hoser?
Yeah, Wabash, Indiana. That is a farm just outside of Wabash.
Wabash, Indiana.
Indiana, gotta go back there.
Oh, no wonder I like you. I'm from Eltonville.
No.
Uh-huh.
Why, that's only about 50 miles from where...
Yes, sir.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned. And we have to come here and meet like this.
May indeed.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? So you're going back home, huh?
Yeah, I go home every Christmas.
You do? Oh, gee. That's great.
My mother still runs the farm there. Does all right, too. I mean, she raises partridge Wyandottes?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Wyandottes? I've heard of those.
Okay. And Poland chinas?
China's, bud.
China? Okay.
Gotta say,
Shinas? Is it Shinas? Band planning to kick a member out. That's our current acting choice.
That's hilarious.
Thank you.
All right.
One of us gonna... Who's Ringo, though? Who's the Ringo? That's the question. All right.
Snap.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We never had anything that swell.
Yeah, we never did either till lately. You know, it's become a problem. How long since you've been home?
Never. Ooh.
So why?
Oh, I ran away from his playing. I mean, I ran away.
That's understandable. No, I can hear that. Well, I don't know what the circumstances were, of course, but
Not so hot.
gotcha.
I mean-
Okay. Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, time takes care of those things. He'll get better. Do they write to you?
I had a letter from my mother when my father died.
Oh, your mother's alive then? Yeah.
I hope so. That song. It's pretty awful, isn't it? Yeah. Kind of does things to ya.
Yeah, say, look, you wanna go home for Christmas? Like leave this place and just kind of.
What?
I mean it. Like, yeah.
Touch me.
I could drop you off at your place, pick you up on your way back, and we'll just text him that he's out.
I mean, home? I mean, gee, can you get that thing for me over there? I don't know.
Oh, come on. It'll be good for the whole band, I swear. What do you say?
All right. Unless, aren't you afraid?
Afraid of what?
How it might look? Rising young district attorney and
Oh, you're right. I didn't think of it.
Yeah, I know. You never think of anything wrong, do you? That's what makes you such a swell guy.
Playing out that team member, it's Bibbidi Boop Boop Indiana, Skibbity Bop Bop Booby Doo.
The curtains. Are we still doing the rest of the page, huh?
Yep.
The curtains fall on the first act of Remember the Night with Barbara Stanwyck, Fred McMurray, Elizabeth Patterson, Beulah Bondi, and Sterling Holloway. Over on Walkwell Street, in a little white bungalow, the first guest has arrived a little bit early for one of those bridge get-togethers the ladies have from time to time. We're going to let you hear what this guest says and what she thinks, too.
All right.
Why, hello, Ellie. How nice you look. Where did she find that dress, I wonder? She has the best taste. Here's the way I look, Ellie. I'm a little early. Came right. What are we doing now?
Nothing, actually. You're
Nothing,
clear.
just me. I have Jar Jar coming up.
Oh, ha. Straight from the office. I worked late and didn't really have time to go home and change. Gosh, do I feel grimy. If I could... Bitch, I said grimy. Okay. That's how I say grimy, okay? If I could only take a quick bath. My, how lovely the living room looks. Those flowers are just the right color. I wonder if she'd think me nervy if I asked to take a bath. Tired? Oh, well, not exactly, Ellie. I'm sort of, messy, you know? A bath? Oh, how lovely of you. I hadn't thought of it, but it would make me feel better. Oh, thanks. That's awfully kind. What a pretty negligee. Oh, will I feel good in this? Everything she has is perfect. Yes, thanks so much, Ellie. Don't wait, I have everything I need. She's got Lux toilet soap. I'd have known she would. She's got such a taste. Everything is perfect. Gosh, does it feel good? Hey, Cucumber, can I have some of that Lux toilet soap, please?
Of course.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, this nice Lux soap will do the trick all right. I love the way it lathers. Here, Kenny, you want some Lux toilet soap as well too?
Yes.
Here you go.
Like butter.
Yes. A Lux Toilet Soap Beauty Bath will do the trick. Leave Ellie's guest feeling fresh from head to toe. This luxurious white soap that 9 out of 10 screen stars use has creamy active lather that swiftly carries away perspiration. Every trace of dust and dirt. You'll find a daily Lux soap bath a wonderful way to protect daintiness. Make you sure fresh, fragrant skin. And it's true that Lux toilet soap in your bathroom has come to be one of those little things that mean good housekeeping, good taste. The superlative quality of this fine white soap is delicate, distinctive perfume. Whew, that smells good. It makes it a joy to family and to guests. It's luxurious and yet not a luxury, for it's sold by so many thousands of cakes that its price is kept low. Now, the economical way to buy it is 3 cakes at a time. And you might try leaving a cake if you aren't using it among your linens or other things. It'll leave them delightfully fragrant. And now, our producer, Mr. DeMille.
Here, let me give that back to him.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah. All right, thanks. And Cucumber, here you go.
All right. Holy shit! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Haley, did you get some of the Lux soap that I have?
I don't know if I got any Lux soap. Yeah, Cucumber, can I have some of your Lux soap? Would you share?
Yeah. Hold on. All right, you ready? You ready for it?
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
a 2, a 3.
Got it. Oh, wow.
Wonderful.
It
Thank
does smell clean.
Golly, gee willikers and shit.
This is only for us. This is only for us.
Tour of
I do remember the night starring Barbara Stanwyck as Lee and Fred McMurray as John Sargent with Beulah Bond as his mother, Elizabeth Patterson as Aunt Emma, and Sterling Holloway as Willie.
Okay, boobity boobity boo. Westwood, oh God, on my throat. Put that back in.
Wow.
Woo!
Westward, along the snowbank highways from New York, more than 20 hours of steady driving have brought Lee Leander and Jack Sargent to Eltonville, Indiana, and the front gate of Lee's former home. A bright moon softens the light outline of the ramshackle house that stands cold and dark in the outskirts of the town.
I got German again.
Mooey.
From within the house, and the warden, well of a small dog.
God, you sound like a Nazi.
Oh my gosh, it's that Daffy Duck cartoon where he has the Nazis in the cartoon and he's fighting them. That's what you sound like.
Oh no!
Ruff, ruff, ruff. Misa ruff, ruff, Misa bark, bark, Misa dog and shit. As the Jack swings the car up to the salon front porch.
I hope you're happy with yourself.
That's so worth it.
Despicable.
So good. So good.
Oh,
German Jar Jar for everyone. Thank you, Valen, for bringing justice into the world.
A long way to go.
Lisa, eat, huh?
Oh, it's the worst.
Sorry, my page closed.
Oh,
page are you at?
I
'Cause
have it. I have it.
No, you were right. I thought that was right. Dog barks. Oh,
Dog
maybe not.
barks.
This is it, huh?
I don't know what.
This is your line.
Lisa, eat,
Good
huh?
dog.
You lost your spot.
page 29. Bottom of page
I
29.
don't have pages on my
Oh.
thing.
Well,
She does. She's fine. She's fine.
Okay.
She can find it. I'm just saying. She was looking at mine. I'm like, I don't know the answers. She's like looking off my paper. Like I know the fucking answers. I don't know the fucking answers. She's looking at that like I am. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Okay, there, Justin.
It's quite all right. Brought to you
What is it? Yes, in
by.
German.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's it? Out all then? End of the line, yeah?
Not bad.
oh boy.
Snarf.
Dog? Oh, there's a dog whale.
Lisa,
Oh, please, let's wait till... Oh, well, my mother might not even live here anymore.
I feel so bad right now.
Hey, sir, don't be so nervous, sir.
Well, will you go in with me?
Oh, yeah, sure, sir. You, come on, I've got your bag.
See that tree?
Yes, sir?
I fell out of that tree when I was 12. Oh, it was a terrible tomboy. See? From that branch right up there.
that one right
landed
there?
on my head, too.
No, Kenny! Bad Kenny!
I'm sorry.
No!
Perception Studio does not endorse the views of Kenny Brown.
Yeah.
You're affiliated with us.
You didn't see what he did.
This is
In
why
his
you never see
hand,
me.
he could have pointed. He could have just pointed.
I was reaching for the
Out of
Lux
frame.
soap that
I'll
was
just-
falling from the sky.
Right here. Thank you.
Good.
Right there. Got it. Right here. See? Lux soap.
My Lux,
That is all.
my Lux.
Mine
A
Lux.
lovely lady left. Check it out.
I'm so sorry.
That's a better gag than hypnotism, yeah? You say lawyer should use that. As a matter of fact, you should have me as your lawyer, yeah?
It's not bad, Ryan.
It's not German, but it's not bad.
It's not bad.
right, what page are we on?
The bottom of 30.
30.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
Well, come on now. Use the smiles. Here we are.
Misa say woof woof. I am a doggy. I am Misa, a little doggy. Woof woof.
There are no small parts, people.
Gee, I didn't mean to knock so loudly. Why, that sounds like Mickey barking. Or it couldn't be. He'd be too... Here, somebody's coming.
Oh, yes, look, I'll pick up on the New Year's Day in the afternoon. You should don't forget.
No, gee, you have been sweet.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Stitch right.
I'm man.
I shut up now.
Sorry, that's me and it wasn't highlighted. I'm sorry about that. Will you shut up? What the hell was that?
Oh, you should shut up.
That's Stitch. What the? How do you guys get the freaking Jar Jar balls?
Yo, real talk.
Are you stuck?
I'm stuck. I can't even go anymore.
Just go with it.
Misha. What?
So glad I have no lines.
The chat can fix that.
Shut up. Shut up. That's still I'm still Stitch. I can't.
You gotta like push it to a voice break, like a crack, kind of like that plus Mad Hatter equals Jar Jar, almost.
Yeah.
Oh, Misha. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Will you
Found it.
shut up? Nah, I
German.
lost it.
I'm sure. On top of that.
Wait, let's ask the questions here. If you shut up. Just keep going.
Woof woof. I shut up now.
Yes, sir?
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. Doesn't Mrs. Malone live here?
That's still me again. I'm man.
Oh, man.
I guess you wanted my wife.
That was actually really good. That was
really
it.
good.
Yeah, that's
Found
it.
it. We got
You know,
that.
but like
It's all
Mario.
You did Italian, though.
Mario.
We got it.
Italian. Just
wife.
Wait, real quick. Impartial Pierre says, I love this and I don't even know what's going on. You can follow along with the script. We are at the bottom of page 31.
Bottom of 31.
And basically, you all just throw accents or impressions or situations at us, and we do our best.
Impartial Pierre, we don't know what the hell's going on either.
Called Trashterpiece Theater. So, you know.
Pretty funny. All right.
Oh, I didn't know.
Who is it, Henry? Somebody who wants me. Just keep going. Let's get it.
Mama. Oh, Merry Christmas, Mama. Well, you know me, don't you?
Come in. Lisa, come in.
Lisa, don't slap.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Alrighty. We are clear from that.
Okay. This is Mr.
Hi, Sergeant.
He's Stitched.
Oh, we are done with that.
No, we're done. He's
I'm
Oh.
Stitch. How do you do?
Sit down.
You're looking fine, Mama.
Oh, I'm a mom.
Congratulations!
No wonder I took up a life of crime.
Let's rewind the playback 5 minutes. Here we go. I'm a mom. I'm bitter. I'm Lee's bitter mom. Sit down.
You're looking fine, Mama.
What did you come here for? What do you want?
Oh, I don't want anything, Mama. It was just Christmas and Mr. Sargent happened to be driving past the house.
Oh, you see, I live in,
Oh.
Thank you, Valen. I'll do my best Skinless Joe impersonation for you.
I live in, Wabash. It's just about 50 miles from here, and I knew you'd be glad to see us.
Glad? Why should I be glad? What? Going all over the place. Good riddance to bad rubbish. I said the day she left.
Oh, Mama, please. Mr. Sargent is very kind.
Just like a father she is. I'll stick with this one. Always laughing at serious things. She was. Never doing what she's told. Till she winds up stealing. I am now Nathan Lane in the birdcage.
Yeah!
That's it. That's what it is.
That's where you've landed.
Stealing my mission money. Money I'd put by the sweat of my brow. That's what.
I didn't steal it. I told you 1,000 times I only borrowed it. I was going to pay you back.
But you didn't pay me back, did you? And you never paid me back.
Well, how could I after you called me a thief right in front of the whole town? Nobody would give me a job.
And you left here. The great lady. We weren't good enough for you. A decent home, a working mother, and a crook for a daughter.
Oh, Mama.
Look, Lee, I don't want to tear you away, but we still have 50 miles to go.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
It's been very interesting to meet you, Miss.
The name doesn't concern you.
It most certainly does not. Mm-mm. Come on, kid.
No. Oh, sand people dog.
People dog. No, I realized I didn't finish my lines from something for the first drop, but I can't remember what it was because I didn't write it down. Bro. I know. I usually write it down.
Oh no, I wasn't doing. Let me see. I should be able to find it.
Okay.
Alright, well, hi everybody.
You were
Thanks for
doing
sticking around.
being a kid pretending to be on a host on a show. I thought you kind of finished that.
We did that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we were
No, but
your
I
guests.
only did 3 lines, and then I wasn't in for like the next few pages.
But that's all.
She was holding the microphone.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing.
Okay. Thank you. I'd forgotten how much that woman hates me, and how much I hate her. That's the terrible thing to say, isn't it?
No, not really, no.
But ever since I was littler, she was always so right, and I was always so wrong. Thanks for getting me out. I'll stay anywhere. Any old place will do. I'm far enough away from her.
Hey,
Also, don't give me cookies.
take it easy.
I wish I'd broken my neck when I fell out of that tree.
Well, I mean, it's a little too late to think about that now, isn't it?
You won't make me stay in Eltonville. You'll find me a room somewhere else. Tell them where they're staying, Chip. Dun-dun-dun. In the lovely Las Vegas resort, you'll have the option of 2 queen beds with a hot tub inside your suite.
Don't
No,
forget
go
the
guard the mic.
Yeah, sure I will.
Any old dump will do. Doesn't have to be Las Vegas.
That's just what you're going to get. It's only got 1 window, and the mattress is stuffed with rocks. And it's going to got a painting of the cross-eyedest old man that you ever saw in your life.
Womp womp. How did you know that?
How did I know what? Oh, that's my grandfather was cross-eyed.
You mean you're taking me home with you? I'm your prize.
Oh, why not?
Well, for now, what?
Splinter.
Bridge. Hey, anyone home? Hey.
John.
Hello, Mother.
Oh, my boy.
Gosh, Mother, it's good to see you.
Oh, I just can't believe you're here at last.
Well, Jack Sargent.
Aunt Emily, hello. Emmy, how about a kiss, huh?
Well, I declare, I'm glad you're here. If only just to stop your mother from taking leave of her senses.
Oh boy, I'll say. Hello, John. Welcome home.
Hello, Willie. Girl still chasing you?
John.
What made you so late, dear? We thought you'd be here by 6 at least.
Well, you see, I had to make a
Hey,
first.
who's that in the front seat?
Oh, I'm sorry. Mother, this is Miss Lee Leander. She comes to spend Christmas with us.
How do you do?
Oh, how nice! I'm so glad to know you, my dear.
And this is my Aunt Emmy. Knows more about flannel cakes than flannel cakes?
Keep you warm.
I think it's pancakes, right? Flannel cakes.
I've heard of funnel cakes though, but then the guy who invented them.
Hello.
I'm right pleased to meet you, Miss Leander.
And this is Willie Sims, our hired boy. Crazy about the girls, and the girls are crazy about him, huh, Willie Sims?
Pleased to meet you.
Hello. I hope I won't be too much trouble, Mrs. Sargent.
Trouble? Why, bless you, child. It's a joy to have you here.
No trouble at all.
But, John Sargent, why didn't you send me a telegram?
Well, you see, Mother, this was rather unexpected. I wasn't necessarily planning to have any guests.
Well, never mind all that. Now, come along, child. You must be near freezing to death, and here we are cackling like a couple of... Emmy?
What?
Did you leave those cookies in the oven?
Oh, jeepers creepers.
Yep.
Come along now, everyone. This way, Miss Leander.
Thanks.
You're going to haunt my dreams.
Willie!
What? Oh boy! Oh boy, John!
Well, what?
Ain't she a Peachorino?
Oh, who? Oh.
All I can say is hot dog.
Come on, grab a grip, Willie. I want to throw.
Sorry.
I want to thaw out in a hurry.
Go on, Jack. Now don't stop. Play that other piece you used to do so good.
I can't remember it anymore, Mother.
Well, try, dear.
Don't you think he plays nice, Miss Leander?
You don't have to answer that, Lee. I had $14 worth of piano lessons, and piano lessons once, and they've never forgotten it.
Willie, hand me that popcorn. We've got to have it all strung up for the tree tomorrow.
Yes'm. Here you are.
Well, here. You can help me. You haven't done a thing all night.
Ah, gee. Didn't I help Miss Leander with all them dinner dishes?
You should have done them yourself, Willie. Miss Leander's a guest.
Oh, I like doing them, Mrs. Sargent. I've lived in hotels and places so long that I haven't been around a house as much as I'd like.
Your folks dead?
Willie!
What, ma'am?
Of all things.
Mr. Piano Pants, hey, dude! How's it going?
Hi.
I know him. How's it going? Fabulous music.
Oh, fun.
Friend of ours.
He would like any of
Someone
us to
throw
do
in a
Christopher.
Christopher Walken.
Haley does a really good walking, but whatever.
I mean, whoever wants to jump in, but I mean,
Well,
it is
well.
not. Oh! I don't mind.
Yes.
My father's dead. And now it's Jimmy Stewart. Easy come, easy go, I guess. My mother's remarried. Someone else could do it too. Hop in.
No, you got this. This is all you. We have a song
Too
too.
bad, my dear. I always say it's so hard on the children. It just isn't the same with a new parent.
Go. Are we all doing it?
Fuck it, why not? Well, no, probably we
Go
shouldn't. Oh, well.
on.
We'll just do it shorter.
Right. Go
fair
on, Jack. Just one more piece.
Now,
I guess that was it.
No, was it? Thank you, but no.
that's all till next year, Aunt Emmy. I'm Jimmy Stewart.
2 for 1.
Oh, please, dear.
I'll play you a piece if you want.
Oh, that'd be fine.
Ah, gee. Can you play?
Well, I used to play in the dime store. What would you all like?
Doesn't make any difference.
I can sing the end of A Perfect Day.
Oh, now, Willie. I'm sorry.
Well, I can.
So can everybody else, Willie?
Oh,
Terrible.
wow. The end of A Perfect Day. I think I remember it.
Oh, boy. Give us a downbeat, please. Miss Leander.
Wop, 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 wop.
Ding, 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 ding. More cowbell.
While the chimes ring out with the carol gay for the joy that the day has brought.
So
When you come to the end of a
Hold
perfect day and you sit along with your thoughts. While the chimes, everyone, while the chimes ring out with the carol gay for the joy that the day has brought this way.
and we might as well keep on singing because we have hit our second song.
Aw, shit. Well, son, it's time for bed. Gracious, the evening's gone fast. The rest went up long ago.
Wait, mother, there's one thing you must be curious about.
What, dear?
Miss Leander,
Yes.
I don't know whether to tell you this or not, but I don't like to bring somebody under your roof without you knowing exactly who she is.
Oh, John, I think I can guess.
What? Oh, no, not at all, mother. She isn't even a friend of mine.
Well, she certainly should be. I think she's charming.
I think she's charming, mother, but,
She reminds me of your father's cousin Winifred, who died when her second was born. The lovely sweet thing I was just saying to Emmy, they were so
Wait a minute, mother. Unfortunately, the girl's a crook. I'm going to put her in jail when we get back to New York.
Wiggity, wiggity, what?
But in the meanwhile, She had no place to go for Christmas, so I took
Oh,
her.
the poor lamb, you'll do no such thing, John Sargent. Why, that girl's as honest as all outdoors. I could tell by just looking at her face. Well, if she did take some little thing, I'm sure it was entirely by mistake. She's probably, a hypochondriac.
A hypochondriac, huh? Well, she might be that.
She hasn't really taken things, has she, dear? You're just making a bad joke now, aren't you?
No, Mother, I'm afraid this isn't even her first offense. But that doesn't mean she wasn't unhappy and lonely and a human being like the rest of us.
Well, the poor thing probably didn't get enough love as a child. Do you remember how bad you were? Well, not really bad, but do you remember the time you took my egg money I was gonna buy a new dress with, and then how hard you worked to pay it back when you understood?
You made me understand.
No, it was love, dear, that made you understand. Well, I do hope she enjoys her stay here. Now, I got English some time ago. We must do everything to make her happy and comfortable and to feel like she's one of the family. Do you think we ought to lock up the silver? Well, good night, son.
Good night, Mother. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, dear. I've never seen so many presents in all my days.
Here's another one for you, Mother.
For me? Batman villain of your choice.
For me? Oh, John! Another bottle of this. Too. Why, I haven't even started on that bottle of ecstasy you gave me last year.
Lucy!
What? Oh.
Hey, and Aunt Emma, here's a present for you, Willie. What have you got there?
I don't know yet, Mr. J. Getting open.
Why, Jack!
Huh? What?
What's this supposed to be?
Good
I don't know. Good question. What's this supposed to be?
A nightgown, Emmy?
Oh, Jack Sargent, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Gee, you can see right through it.
Willie. Willie.
Isn't it?
Gee, we've got all of our stuff open and... Well, I'm sorry about the present situation, Lee. If we'd only known sooner.
Why, John, there's some presents for Miss Leander over there on the sofa.
Oh.
There it is.
Why, of course, Jack. You must have forgotten.
Oh, well, I guess you can always trust Santa Claus. 3 packages, Lee. Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, no. Oh, you shouldn't have gone to all the trouble.
Well, open them up now, dear. Where'd you get those toys?
Oh, what a lovely pincushion. It's so pretty. Want to see a magic trick?
Oh, it's nothing at all, just scraps and things I've been collecting for years.
Here's the next one, see? Very Merry Christmas to Miss Leander from Jack's Aunt Emmy.
Stockings. Oh, thank you so much.
Bed socks.
Oh.
Not so fancy, but wonderful on a cold night for a spinster lady.
Oh, it's awfully sweet of all of you.
Here's another, Miss Leander.
And we're safe.
All right.
Oh no, not really.
Yeah? Who's that from? Willie?
From you, you big dunce. Don't you remember anything?
Oh, but I don't.
Gracious sakes, Jack, keep quiet.
Oh.
Oh, perfume. Thank you.
It's nothing. Just a bottle of perfume.
And ecstasy too.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're all much too kind. I don't even think I've ever met anyone so thoughtful and so nice.
Oh, nonsense,
and so warm
child.
and-
We're so happy to have you and so anxious for you to enjoy your stay. Of course, there isn't much to do here except tonight we're bobbing for apples, and tomorrow the young folks have a treasure hunt, and Thursday's the charity bazaar. Then we rest up for a day, and the next day is New Year's. That's the big event. And this year we're having a real old-fashioned barn dance like the Hicks were supposed to be. And now our accent is, we've all had ecstasy. Thank you, Rainbow Orange Wizard Matthew.
Lights.
Okay. That's all there is. Farmers' wives don't die of boredom anymore. They die of heart failure.
I don't know how ecstasy works. I declare, this is the best barn dance we've ever had.
Yes. Oh, they dance so beautifully together. Don't you agree?
That reminds me what?
Jack and Miss Leander. They're like they were made for each other.
If you're hinting that John's in love with her, well, he isn't, Emmy.
Fiddlesticks, Lucy, fiddlesticks. She's in love with him, too.
I think that's cocaine.
I wouldn't.
I tell you they're not. You don't know anything about these things, Emmy. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, my line?
Yeah.
Lucy Sargent, if you're referring to the fact that I never married, I'd like to point out that you don't have to be a horse to judge a horse show. If I ever saw two people in love...
They're not. They can't be. Wait, was that the end of it? Should I have... Oh, we're still...
We have one more, don't we?
One more page. Yeah. Dance
tune up.
Switch on and off.
The system is down. The system is down.
Almost over.
Yeah. Just about. We'll be pulling out for New York in the morning.
Oh, and the third will only be one day nearer.
The third? You're only supposed to do one at a time.
You're on acid, crack,
Oh,
Gateway.
You mean that third?
When my case comes up again.
I hadn't thought of that.
I have. But you've all been so sweet. Whatever happens after we get back, it won't matter so much. I've had some wonderful memories.
Yeah. So will I.
You're on me a peanut right now.
I can't be you go work it.
I broke my shoulders. I'll be right back.
Probably would feel it. Okay, are we,
You're at the MC.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to wish you all a very happy New Year.
And we're good.
Oh, I'm way more fucked up than I was.
You broke your cup.
Oh shit!
Whoa, option delete. Thank you for that.
All right.
Sing.
for me.
He's a hell of a gentleman.
Sing for me.
For old acquaintance
be forgot.
I never brought to mind something, and old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear. For old lang syne. We'll do some more ecstasy, dear, for old lang syne. Optionally says, I just got here. You missed a lot, buddy. You're broken.
It was a lot.
All right. Happy New Year, Lee.
Happy New Year, Jack.
You know, it's an old-fashioned custom, but people always kiss each other. Well, at this time,
I know it.
well, what am I waiting for?
I don't know. Why are you?
Well, 6 o'clock comes mighty early, children. You better get your sleep.
What time's breakfast, Aunt Emmy?
Till you leave early. What'll it be? Flannel cakes or fried mush?
Well, how about it, Lee?
Oh, I think we'll ride better on the mush.
Fried mush then. Good night, children.
Good night, Aunt Emmy.
Good night.
You sleepy?
Not very.
How about a good night cigarette?
Well, I'd love it. I'll meet you downstairs.
Swell, I'll be waiting for you.
Just a minute, Jack. I was just getting. Oh, Mrs. Sargent.
I'm sorry to disturb you, dear, but you've been such a rush in the morning.
Oh, no, you're not disturbing me. Come in.
All right.
Thank you. First of all, was there more?
No, you're good.
Oh, that's it.
That was it.
First of all, I want you to know how glad we have been to have you here and how much I hope you've enjoyed your stay.
You'll never know how much.
And then, well, I want you to know how sorry I am that you're in trouble and how much I hope it'll come out all right.
I didn't know you knew about that.
Oh, you poor child. You can be sure I never would have mentioned it now, only, well, has Jack ever told you anything about his childhood?
No. Why?
We were a very poor family after my husband died. In fact, we had nothing. Jack had to do chores before school and after school, and then after chores, he studied in the evening, so he could go to college. Then he had to work his way through college and through law school. I don't mean there's anything unusual about it, but I'm only trying to tell you that he worked very hard to get where he is. Very, very hard. And, well, he's my son, and I wouldn't want anything or anyone to spoil it for him now.
I see. But I don't see why anything should spoil it for him now, do you?
He's in love with you.
Oh, no, he isn't in love with me. He's never had any more interest in me than, well, some panhandler he'd buy a meal for.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
He kissed you tonight.
Well, I'm not exactly ugly. Oh, he might have had a little fever for me, but it isn't going any further, and it hasn't been any place either.
I see.
He's no fool. And if he was, I wouldn't hurt him. Or you. Aunt Emmy, or even Willie.
Thank you, dear, and good night. But you do love him, don't you?
I'm afraid so.
I knew you did.
Boom, 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 boom.
Sorrowful for a moment. Yep, that's the.
Knock at the door. Tee. I'm sorry. Was it?
Lee,
Yes?
how about that goodnight cigarette?
No thanks. I'm too sleepy.
Oh, okay. See you in the morning. Good night.
Night. Well, see you in the morning.
To a finish.
The curtain falls on the second act of Remember the Night with Barbara Stanwyck, Fred McMurray, Elizabeth Patterson, Beulah Bondi, and Sterling Holloway. Before our stars return in Act 3, let's hear from our studio reporter, Libby Collins.
Well, Mr. Rook, I'm much impressed with a young Warner Brothers star who's attracting a great deal of attention right now. Jane Wyman.
Oh, yes, Jane Wyman. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's okay. I got it. It's all that matters. Say, she did the Warner Brothers in Proud and a Brother Rat and a Baby. Let's see.
And in Angel from Texas. A new...
Oh, behind you. Got it.
Kitty's over here. Hey, but I'll take
Here you go.
from you.
There you go.
It fell apart.
Should not
We
be
should have
rehearsed
tempted fate.
Should let it go to the beginning. We had it going perfectly.
Yeah.
Nope, it's just fun.
From the bottom. Here you go. Here you go.
No,
Put it up here.
gosh, Captain.
Put it up. Up.
Yeah.
Got it?
Up from where?
What are you
I'm putting
doing?
it. Here you go. I'm putting it.
Just throw
There
it
you
to
go.
me. Just throw it to me.
Never mind. Here you go.
Oh, hey,
Hey, thank you for the ring.
Kenny, throw it this way. Kenny, throw it this way. It's all right. Throw it.
Ready?
Throw it.
Go.
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
the
it
delay.
hit like 5 things and still made it. That's some damn good soap, Lux.
Magic.
This stuff is dense.
Man.
And let's see.
Where was I? A new picture, which will be out in a few weeks. Young Jane Wyman distinguished herself so in those 2 parts, Mr. Ruick, that all the wise money in Hollywood is betting that she'll be one of the biggest stars in pictures in a year or 2.
What's Jane like personally, Libby?
She's one of all-round nicest girls I've ever met, and a regular dynamo of energy. In fact, her nickname at the studio is Dynamite.
Ooh, that's interesting.
She's just been married to Ronald. Why is it?
Right.
She
Ronald
messes
Reagan.
up how to spell.
This
say
is
Ronald
that.
Reagan. She's just been married
Reagan.
to Ronald Reagan, who was her
Whoa.
romantic interest in several pictures.
Oh, she's pretty.
Yes, I remember that.
Incidentally, Jane is another of that army of models who's made good in pictures. She makes good use of that experience now by designing her own clothes. Do you know what a Hollywood makeup man told me about Jane Wyman?
No, what was it, Libby?
that she's one of the most naturally beautiful girls in Hollywood. And so I thought she has to say about complexion beauty ought to be especially interesting.
Well, I think you're right about that, Libby. What does she say?
She says she thinks the most important single thing a girl can do for her complexion is to use Lux soap every night at bedtime for an active lather facial. Jane says she herself never misses out on those no matter how tired she is. It only takes about 3 minutes. And she sleeps better because her conscience is clear. She knows she done right by her skin.
Throw it here. Thank you. Thank you, Libby. It's evident that Jane Wyman is a clever little girl. She's not going to risk spoiling her complexion. The good looks that mean so much to her success through carelessness. Now, what about your complexion? Is it as lovely as it ought to be? You'll find Lux Toilet Soap, a wonderful beauty aid. You'll find if you use it regularly, this soap with active lather really works. Now, perhaps, without realizing it, you've been careless about removing stale cosmetics, dust, and dirt. And your skin is, well, not what it might be. Why don't you make sure of thorough cleansing? Why don't you begin tonight and give your skin the gentle beauty care that Lux Toilet Soap's active lather gives? Take your first active lather facial tonight, and then keep it for 30 days. See what it can do for you.
Not working.
We pause now for station identification.
Sorry.
This is the Columbia Broadcast System.
Not
NBC. Ronald Reagan, the actor. Sorry.
Yes.
Who's the vice president? Jerry Lewis.
Doesn't even matter what words come out of his mouth. It's the same sound. I love him so much.
What's everything so heavy?
The curtain rises on the third act of Remember the Night. It's early the following morning, and in the half-light, just before dawn, Jack and Lee are ready to leave for New York. As they come down the steps of the old house, Mrs. Sargent takes Lee aside.
What's going on in this show right now?
Really? You're not following along?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Well, let's break it down for you, kids. You see, this lady, she got pinched for pickpocketing, you see. And the fellow who was meant to bring her back to jail, he's kind of taking her for a grand tour before throwing her back to the slammer, but he's fallen in love with her. So he's buying her some food, he took her home for Christmas, and he's supposed to take her right back to jail. Unfortunately, he's fallen in love, and so is she. Holy shit. Tune in for the thrilling conclusion of Remember the Night!
And now back to Remember the Night.
Night.
Yeah.
Remember.
Goodbye, dear.
Remember.
Goodbye, Mr. Sargent.
Remember, there's always a room upstairs for you, and we'll only be too glad to have you. That is, if everything turns out all right. I mean, of course it will.
I know it will.
And don't drive too fast, Jack Sargent. If you get tired, just drive into a field someplace and go to sleep.
No thanks. Anyway, we're going up through Canada. I've never seen that place.
Canada? What are you talking about? What is...
Just a different way of getting there.
Well, whatever you do, John, take good care of yourself.
I will, Mother.
Bye, Jack.
Bye, Aunt Emmy. So long, Willie.
Bye.
Goodbye, dear. Let me hear from you often.
I will, Mother.
Bye. Bye, Miss Leander.
Goodbye, Willie. Goodbye, all. Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Don't-
Goodbye. Bye now.
Bye. Goodbye now.
Bye now.
Don't forget the rice.
And don't forget to
Right?
chop some wood. Christmas is over.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Hey, what's the idea of stopping?
Lee, do you know where we are?
Of course.
We're in Canada.
We should be. We crossed the border 3 hours ago.
No, you don't get it. Look, this is Canada. Over there's the United States. Stay here, Lee. Don't go back.
Stop talking nonsense.
It isn't nonsense. I'm not a policeman. I can't make you go.
Is your conscience gnawing at you?
What do you think it was when I got bail for you?
Oh, that seems like 80 years ago. I don't even know you were against me. I didn't know you were supposed to be trying to put me in jail or something, but you were so gentle about it.
Yeah, that's part of the technique. If you don't treat a woman with kid gloves, every man on the jury wants to punch you in the nose.
Nice.
In there.
And you have to handle the jury with kid gloves too, or you'll get it right in the verdict. You know, it's very hard to put a woman in jail, no matter what she's done. I'm supposed to be kind of a specialist at it.
No, you're not.
Sure I am.
You're just trying to make me hate you so you won't feel so bad when you give me the business, aren't you?
Look, are you going to stay in Canada?
A fine district attorney you are, telling me to jump bail.
You know I love you, don't you?
Don't say that.
And you love me.
No.
I suppose that's why you've looked at me the way you have. Kissed me the way you did. And why your hands and why your hand has always found mine and my hand has always found yours whenever they were anywhere near each other.
Jack, don't be a fool. Look, I'm only human, but you've got to remember how hard you worked to get where you are. You've got to think of the hours and the days and the years you spent getting through college.
I see. Mother's been talking to you.
Well, why shouldn't she? She's got everything to be proud of. And you've got to be proud and think about it too, instead of telling people to jump bail and flee to Canada.
Lee, I love you, Lee.
Jack.
I love you.
It'll be awfully hard to lose you.
You know what I wish?
What?
I wish this case was over and you'd been acquitted.
And you shouldn't have postponed it.
If I hadn't, I'd never have met you.
That's true.
So the case is dismissed and you've been acquitted.
Knock wood.
And I pull out a marriage license.
Ugh, gee.
And we march right into the judge's chamber and have him marry us.
You know you're talking like a madman, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so. Come on, let's go.
Excited, I was feeling.
City traffic.
That's too long. That's too old.
Jack, the courtroom's less than a block away, or don't you care if the jury and the rest of them see me with you?
Oh, so I'm not good enough to be seen with you, huh? You don't love me anymore?
I never loved you.
Were
No, that one is a bad sentence. Just
okay.
pick one.
Were you just toying with me?
Oh, shut up.
You'll have to develop more courtesy and respect for your future husband, or I shall fall back on strong measures. A woman, a dog, and a hickory tree, the better you beat them, the better they be. Holy shit!
Well, we hit our problematic.
You said that.
Ryan wrote this whole thing. Officer, that's the one. Fuck.
Oh, that's a move moment right there. Oh my
I
god.
feel like if we wrote to Lux and we're like, yeah, we do your radio
Lux.
plays, can you sponsor us? And they're like, oh god, those are still a circulation. You need to not do
I thought we burned all those copies.
I thought we burned it.
We burned this.
You'll sponsor us.
He is
We'll keep
saying
doing
it
your damn
ironic.
plays.
He is. It's a joke. It's a joke. He's saying it
is
as
a
a joke
joke. It
because
is
they're
like a
being
joke.
cute.
Yeah,
but
he's
still.
saying Joe.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Because that was literally a saying, apparently, at that point. So
Be canceled, Ryan. Be canceled.
I believe it was like a
Get out of
saying.
here.
The
That's
generation
terrible.
before him, the same way we make
Wow,
fun of the
that's
shit
too
our
bad if
folks
that
say.
was actually.
Yes.
Yeah, Jenny Ferretti.
Well, we got one follower out of it. No,
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
we did it.
Some people like hickory sticks, okay?
Followers
like a
just
country
as messed up as
shanty.
we are. Welcome.
Welcome.
it's like a country shanty, you know?
Quit it, will ya?
All right. What?
Can't argue with you. Imagine being married to a man who argues for a living. But you know, all this isn't right. Can't you see the papers? District attorney marries girl crook. That only hurt you, Jack.
But you won't be a crook. You'll be acquitted.
How do you know?
Well, I don't know, but I think you've got a good chance.
You wouldn't do anything to make them acquit me, would you?
What could I do?
I don't know, but you could throw the case or do something.
Listen, you're being tried by a judge and jury. It's up to them. They know the facts. They speak for themselves. There's nothing I can do about it. Not a thing.
I hope there isn't. It would be a fine thing, though, wouldn't it?
Now, don't worry. Everything's gonna come out all right. So long, darling. I'll see you in court.
This is my judgment.
Wait, that's dangerous.
Dangerous. What on the other side? You may proceed, Mr. Sergeant.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will, if the jury will let me. They've been mumbling to themselves all morning.
I'll take care of the jury, Mr. Sergeant.
Thank you. Now, Miss Leander, I believe you have testified that you were hypnotized at the time of that you left the jewelry store and walked up Fifth Avenue? Didn't you? Did you or didn't you? Answer the question, Miss Leander.
Well, my lawyer said so.
Oh, your lawyer said so. Are we to understand then that you and your lawyer do not agree as to exactly what happened?
Don't answer that question! I object! If Your Honor, please! The question's entirely improper! And I ask that it be stricken from the record.
Sustained. The jury will disregard the question.
I was only trying... Your Honor, these jurors are at it again. If they'd listened to the testimony instead of whispering amongst themselves...
Proceed with the case, please.
You can't hear yourself think. Well, Miss Leander, were you hypnotized or weren't you?
I suppose.
We don't want your suppositions. We want to know whether or not you were hypnotized.
Yes.
Yes, what?
I guess I was hypnotized.
You guess you were hypnotized? First you suppose you were hypnotized, now you guess you were? Kindly remember you're under oath. Do you know the penalty for perjury?
If Your Honor, please, I object!
Oh, sustained.
Tell me the truth, Miss Leander. Just how many times have you been hypnotized by beautiful jewelry?
I guess quite a lot of times.
Did you hear by any chance Dr. Kindness's opinions concerning your hypnotism? Well?
I'm trying to think.
If you don't treat a woman with kid gloves, every man on the jury wants to punch you in the nose.
Oh.
Will the witness please answer my question? And will the jury please stop mumbling?
Jack, you
You have to handle the jury with kid gloves too, or you'll get it right in the verdict.
He's my son.
It's all right. It's all right. Just take all the time you want, Miss Leander.
He's worked so hard. I wouldn't want anything to spoil it for him now.
It's in Lee's mind right now.
Well, Miss Leander?
Oh.
Nothing must spoil it for him.
Well, Miss Leander, what is it? What is it?
Your Honor, I object to the tactics being pursued by the district attorney. He's harrying the defendant.
No, wait. I want to plead guilty.
What?
Your Honor, I don't believe this young woman is well. I request a 5-minute recess.
I want to plead guilty.
Your Honor, please. It must be perfectly apparent that the witness has been made hysterical by the tactics of the district attorney.
Your Honor, a few minutes recess, please. She's obviously not responsible for what she's saying.
I ask Your Honor to intercede in this manner.
Why do you wish to plead guilty?
Because I am guilty. You see, when you work hard for something and promises are made, you just can't toss it away, no matter what.
Your Honor, it must be perfectly clear now that this is not normal behavior.
Perfectly clear, of course. And the state has no desire to take advantage of a temporary aberration.
There isn't anything temporary about this, Your Honor. You can see that I'm in my right mind. I plead guilty.
You leave me no other alternative. The court at this time will fix next Friday, January 6th at 10 a.m. The day of a passing sentence. All prisoners remanded to the city jail. The jury is, dismissed!
It's a trap!
It's over!
Yeah. Oh, hey, Mr. Sergeant, to see you there, Mrs. Leander.
All right.
This way, Mr. Sergeant. 10-minute tea.
Thanks.
Hello.
Doing it for fun now, aren't we?
Yep.
Do you realize what you've done?
Yes.
Do you realize it can't be undone?
Yes.
You understand there's no appeal. Nothing but jail.
How long will I get?
Oh, how do I know? Maybe not very long, but if you'd keep your trap shut, you wouldn't be in here at all.
There wasn't anything else to do. You're so strong, and you argue so well, and I love you so much.
Yeah, you certainly proved that.
Someday.
I always do what you wanted, even if it wasn't good for you. I never had a chance against you, and you never had a chance with me, like now, when we were trying to lose the case. Oh, aren't you ashamed?
Oh, stop it. I know what you're trying to do. Save little Jackie's career from the bad woman. Don't you think I'm the best judge of what's good for me and what I want most in this world?
No.
And while we're making your big gesture, did you stop to think how much you'd be hurting me? Do you think I'll stop loving you just because they lock you up with a bunch of hoodlums and hopheads for the next few years?
Hopheads.
I'm not much better. Okay.
Well, you were good enough for me.
Well, will you come and see me sometime?
Come and see ya. I'm going to send the judge and marry you right this minute.
No, thanks, but if you still wanted me to marry me afterwards, you'd be a sucker if you did. But if you did, it wouldn't be the same. It'd be all square, and you would have to had plenty of time to think things over.
I don't have to think. I'll be waiting for you, Lee. No matter how long the wait is, I'll be waiting.
Will you stand beside me and hold my hand when I'm sentenced?
You know I will.
Then I won't be afraid. It'll be kind of like marriage at that, won't it? And the other part won't be so bad or so long, with your voice always in my ear, your smile always before my eyes, and the feel of your hand always in mine.
Ollie.
Love you. I love you so much.
Circles. She's spinning me around in circles again. Oh, that skinny blonde girl.
Toilet soap, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents Irene Dunn and William Powell and Love Affair. That's not an improvement. This is Cecil B. DeMille saying good night to you from Hollywood.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Not amazing.
Not the meaty.
It's over.
That's all right.
Hooray!
Oh my god.
Screensaver. Screensaver.
All right, well,
Oh.
Screensaver.
Oh, goodness.
Cucumber. Catch.
okay.
Yeah.
How did that even work?
Classic. Never gets old.
Oh, boy. Well,
Well, thank you all for joining us
Thank you guys so
tonight.
much for joining us.
Thank you all for the follows,
Thank you
for
for
the
the bit.
donations,
Hey,
for the
guys,
raise,
guys,
for the
you.
bits.
That's like one clap.
Single clap. So, okay, obviously we've been doing this show for what? Over a year now. Like
Yeah,
probably over a year.
pretty close.
We've
Pretty
been
close.
talking about Lux soap for forever and a day, and then Ryan found out it was real, so we ordered some. And by golly, you know what? I just washed my face before the show with Lux soap. I was I wanted to try it. I was like, these ads all sound amazing, and your skin is so milky and smooth and perfect. So I tried it, and by golly, darn it, I didn't even have to
Really?
moisturize. My face is soft. It is soft, y'all.
Well, how about that?
It smells really good,
How
too.
about that?
Smoother than a
Lux soap.
baby's
It
bottom.
really does what the advertisements tell you it does.
And yet they're still not our actual sponsor. What the fuck are we doing?
It's taken a year, but it's got to us.
Someone clip that. We're gonna send it to them right now.
Let's do a commercial right now and send it to him. Yeah.
Lux
Yeah,
soap.
Lux soap.
It'll get you clean.
Damn it! You're not fully clean unless you're Lux fully clean. That's something else. That's zest.
Maybe not that jingle then. Not the right
Yeah. Different
And there
jingle.
goes our sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding though, guys. Like my face is super soft. I did not have to put moisturizer on. I didn't even put makeup on. 'cause
I'm
I
gonna
wanted
eat
to-
mine and see if I can get soft from the inside out.
Oh, no. Yes.
You could use some softness. You could use some softness, cucumber.
Thank you.
Softness, hard edges. I don't know.
That's what she said.
It's just going with it. Lux soap, guys. Lux soap. Get your Lux soap.
Pretty squishy.
For some good. Never mind.
Some good what? Never mind. Don't I know.
And I said,
Nope.
nope. Nope.
Don't get a dud. Get one that gives you suds. Lux soap. Ooh, let's get the hell out of here.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
We are going to be rating our friend Catherine Lynn.
Yay!
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Branson, for jumping in. It's been a long time, man.
Yes.
Take care, dude.
Thank
And
you for
thank
your
you all
donations.
for your donations, for tuning
Yes.
in, for all the fun stuff you had us do tonight. It was a blast. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And tune in on YouTube on Monday at about 2 o'clock for Tabletop for Two. Danny and Val. No, they're not.
Nope.
I'm wrong.
No Tabletop for Two
Cinephilia at
this
5
week.
o'clock.
That's right.
There we go. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
And then on Tuesday night, Danny is not going to be with us, so
That's
right.
somebody is DMing a special one shot. Do you want to talk about it?
You have been chosen.
I have been.
Yes.
I'm the chosen one.
Yeah.
I'm doing my first one shot for Perception Studio on Tuesday. Be there. B squared, dude.
This is like your first official DMing too, right? Like ever.
Ooh.
So chat, you know what that means.
You must break
Come on
him.
over.
You
If he dies,
Chaos.
he dies.
Oh, Mitchie's ready.
Oh, yes. The break you.
Awesome.
All right, friends. Well, see you later. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.